Alright, we on record right now.
My name is Matthew. We're recording this video basically to help stop corruption in Hazel Park. Now, Hazel Park Police, we just had a little incident with the Hazel Park Police Department where they wouldn't allow us to complain against one of their officers. Now, they did this because a friend of mine, Rich, he had his car stuck in the street. Now, he locked his keys inside the car. We called the police, the good police, that they're supposed to be, to help and get into the car so we can get the keys out. Well, they showed up and had an attitude, just the most disrespectful attitude towards me and towards Rich. Now, this was in front of my house. They tried to tell me that it was none of my business, that I wasn't part of it when we went down because the police gave Richard a ticket for $170. Now, we went down to the police department to try to feud it, and they told us that there was nothing they could do, that we could not complain against this officer for being so rude and so disrespectful to us. When we were inside the police department, they had an attitude with not just me, but with my mother that was there with me, and Rich. Now we're taking to the streets to try to get people aware of what's going on in Hazel Park. So let's, as we're just walking down, this is John R. Street, and we're streaming this live to you for YouTube. So let's, so far we haven't seen nobody really walking, but we're getting a few people here now. Go ahead and get the shot.
Let's get a shot of Hazel Park. Unfortunately, you did not get to the rest of the world. For all the Muntzman fans out there, this is not necessarily the way I wanted to bring MUNTZMAN TV, but it needed to be done. Who knew that making a simple mistake will cost me $170? And it wasn't even that. It was so much as basically the officer being a complete jackass the whole time. Oh, and get this. That was not even the reason why he gave me the ticket. His reasoning for issuing me out the ticket was, get this, pissing his boss off. Now, I don't care what the situation is. What the hell kind of officer would say some stupid stuff like that? And then try to file a complaint. You know what their officers said to us? We can see about getting that officer to apologize to you, but we cannot force him to do it.
Let's go this way.
So anyway, we're out here trying to bring awareness to something that apparently, if you're a resident of Hazel Park, you would know by now. See, I'm not. And quite frankly, after what I experienced, I wouldn't want to. So,
this is the most corrupt city to live in. Not for just black, for white, for anybody. Like I told the officer, you don't want another Anaheim incident. And I think that really got to him because he got in his car and left after that one. How you doing today?
exactly.
We just want to make aware to people that the Hazel Park Police Department is corrupt. And we invite you to come out to our dinner in August 28th. We'll show you where and give you information about it. We're going to have some of the officers from Hazel Park there. And we just hope you can come out, bring friends, help big family. All right?
Alright, thank you.
Have a good one.
Well, seems like we have one person that's down,
That's how you do it, man.
and hopefully we'll have many more. But this is not an issue to take lightly. I don't care if you're from Hazel Park, Detroit, Southfield, Bloomfield Hills, wherever. Corruption is a very, very serious situation. There, you have police officers, you have people of that particular position and power who are supposed to be protecting us, who, by the way, works for us because we pay their taxes.
And the Hazel Park sergeant, when I brought that up, said that they do not work for us. I just thought that was funny. I got kicked out of the police department because of he know I was making my points. But now we're about to go and walk down to the Hazel Park Police Department itself and show you some images from down there. So let's go.
Where we were just a few short minutes ago. Now keep in mind, folks, this is a very serious matter. And as they once said, no justice, no peace. Take a good look at it, people. This is what you call real life.
I was gonna say let's talk to these guys, but it looks like they're having a little bit of difficulty with their car, so they might not want to be interested in talking.
Well, there are other people out here.
How you guys doing today? You doing too bad? We're holding an event August 29th at Scott Park. Hazel Park Police Department is corrupt. We just had a real national incident running in there, and we tried to make it complaint to one of the officers. They won't do it. They're there to help this guy here with his car, and they gave him a ticket, $170 ticket, and we only asked for their help. Now we're taking to the streets, and we're going to August 29th at Scott Park. That's where we're meeting at we're gonna have a couple of police officers themselves actually trying to take questions as well. So you guys want to come out? You have any questions? You have any comments? Self-defense, defending, August 29th, Scott Park.
Is this kind of stuff normal just about everywhere nowadays?
Well, only when corruption is seen.
It's about normal everywhere nowadays, corruption.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, that's 24/7.
It is, 24/7.
No matter where you at. Hazel Park, Detroit.
You work, we can get it done, but people don't hardly do that.
We gotta
Right.
stick together.
Corruption is everywhere these days.
Exactly.
Yep.
We gotta stick together, you know?
As
August 29th.
all communities, man.
All right, you guys have a good day.
Take care. Have a blessed one. Well, three people
How you guys doing?
that were down.
I don't know if I told you this. August 29th, we're having an event. She has it? Oh, okay. All right. You guys have yourselves a blessed day. Yeah, man. See, I was out here a couple of days ago walking and telling people about different things. So some of you probably already have it. How you doing today, man? How you doing today? Good, thanks. She just kept walking. Someone kept riding. So, all right.
Can't get them all, but you know what? We got more than we're getting more than what we need, because this is a situation that affects everybody, whether they want to acknowledge it or not. And it's a shame, and even with the things the way they are these days, it seems as if the more they change, the more they stay the same. Personally, I never thought I had to experience anything like that. Even as a rather young black man living in this country. But, it is what it is.
Now, seeing as how we've started doing this, we've had 3 police officers doing this here. We have 3 police officers already come by.
Let them come by.
They're just circling us now.
Yeah. Because they know, basically, they fucked up.
We can only do this, though, on public land. So for all you people who want to get out there and want to get involved, remember, you can only record on public property. You cannot do it on somebody's own property. unless you have their consent. You gotta have their consent. So just for all you people who want to get out there and get involved and start taping more, that's something to keep in mind. We're on public land. We're on public property, walking down the side street. Sidewalk. You cannot do it on private land unless you have permission from the owner. So just keep that as a good tip, because they can't ticket you for that. And maybe even throw you in jail. They can't throw you in jail. Don't let any cop ever tell you that you have to stop recording, especially on the sidewalk, on public land, because this is our free speech. This is what our Constitution protects: free speech.
Exactly.
So just keep that in mind, though. You cannot just go and record it any way you want. Only do it in public land.
Exactly.
I do it today, sir.
We're just bringing. There's always ways you can find to bring the consciousness into your community.
Pretty much help. We got a couple of police officers from his
Case in point.
wanted to answer some questions, and we're just here trying to fight corruption, especially in the most corrupt city, hands down, in Michigan. So we're sitting here trying to protest, like peaceful protest. And we have a YouTube here going. We got small stuff. We have a recording, and we have audio recording as well. I ain't black. By law, I'm obligated to tell you that we are recording. Alright? Well, I hope to see you on September 29th. My name is Matthew. At 2 p.m. And we have a website link right there on the bottom. Webpage link on there on Facebook. Go ahead and check us out. Oh, yeah. See, these are all new. Yeah, these are all new. August 29th, 2 p.m. Stop right. Yes, sir. You'll meet me.
Have a blessed one, sir.
That was good. Now, the more and more people that we talk to, the more and more cops are probably going to try to get involved in trying to stop us. I guarantee you that. Like I just said, 3 cops drove by us already. 3 police officers. Different cars, too. And I seen a couple of them turning and circling, so we're just going to keep an eye out, and we're not going to let them shut us up. This is our free speech. We have all rights to go on public land and preach and do whatever we want. It's public land.
And in case people did not recognize, this is the United States of America. Even as a black man, I recognize that, acknowledge it, cherish it, and I'm proud of it. And no, not even a group of people is going to stop what's going to happen. The revolution, you cannot stop evolution. Never that. You can't even try to stop it. You can either roll with it or get rolled over by it. Simple as that. Now, we're gonna rest this phone battery for a little bit. We're gonna take a short, and I do mean short, intermission. We will be right back with more of MUNTZMAN TV, The Movement.